Coming up on Mountain News this morning, one woman is behind bars in Knox County after a boy did not return home on Saturday.
And yesterday marked the 9th anniversary of Roy and Wanda Campbell's murder in Perry County, and the family says answers are hard to come by in this cold case.
Plus, 4 years ago, Kentucky State Police Post 13 started its Thanksgiving meal delivery. Now they are serving nearly 50 boxes to schools in 4 of the 5 counties they serve.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 5:30 on November 27th. I'm Madison Pergram.
And I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News This Morning on this Wednesday.
On this Wednesday, we say Thanksgiving Eve, so kind of starving ourselves today so we can eat more tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely going to do some extra crunches today just to get ready to go ham tomorrow. No pun intended.
Well, let's go to Brandon. Brandon, are you cutting back on the food today so you can eat tomorrow?
Nah, listen, you got to space.
Okay.
You got to evenly space it out, because here's the thing: if you don't eat today, you're going to overeat tomorrow, and that's.
I feel like you overeat no matter what on Thanksgiving.
Well, that's true. You got to pace yourself. You just got to eat a little bit, then go back and get some more a little bit later, then go back and get some more. But it's just the way you have to do it. But anyway, this morning, you'll want to stay in the house right now. A lot of schools are out today, but the rain is still coming down for those of us who have to work today. So continue to be careful this morning. We'll see the rain has been falling across the area all night, off and on, and more waves will come through to about lunchtime today outside WYMT. Fairly quiet for the moment, but some fog is forming across parts of the region, so be careful of that as you head out. Heavy rain also causing some visibility issues. Temperatures are actually going up. 57 Irvin, Monticello, up to 62 in Louisville. That's up 2 degrees from just a few minutes ago. So we're going to continue to see those temperatures actually climb, and some spots are 20 to 22 degrees warmer than they were this time yesterday already. So your 12-hour planner today, we are going to see rain and wind for a while, and then we will see those stray chances later. But the big story is the wind advisory for the entire area until 7 o'clock tonight. I'll talk more about that coming up here in just a little bit. Will?
Alrighty, Brandon, thank you. One woman is behind bars in Knox County this morning after a boy did not return home Saturday. Police arrested Darlene Elliott this morning after 14-year-old Jacob Boyd, who was reported missing on Saturday when he did not come back from playing basketball at Central Elementary. Boyd was found in Elliott's home yesterday morning, where his girlfriend lives as well.
Upon searching the residence, we located him hiding in the basement area of that residence.
Social services will determine what the next steps in Boyd's care will be.
And one person received serious injuries in a Knox County crash yesterday morning. Sheriff's deputies tell us 2 Jeeps were traveling in opposite directions on Highway 225 when they collided. One person was flown from Barberville ARH to UK Hospital. The driver of the other Jeep suffered minor injuries. Deputies are trying to determine what led to the crash.
In Laurel County, a man is in jail after deputies say he threatened to burn down a house. Deputies say 53-year-old Ricky Arthur was armed with several weapons and was threatening to have a shootout with law enforcement. When deputies arrived, a female victim said Arthur had left, and deputies found him in a wooded area behind a nearby barn. He is charged with assault, terroristic threatening, and disorderly conduct, among other charges. He is being held in the Laurel County Correctional Center.
And a Laurel County murder trial is set to begin next week. Michael Collier is accused of shooting and killing his father-in-law. 2 others, including his estranged wife, were injured. Collier faces murder and first-degree assault charges, and jury selection is set to begin Monday.
Yesterday marked the 9th anniversary of Roy and Wanda Campbell's murder in Perry County. The family says answers are hard to come by in this cold case.
WYMT's Laura McCourt talked with Wanda's daughter, who says this entire month continues to bring back terrible memories.
9 years later, and still no answers.
I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know what else to do.
A double murder that broke the hearts of many in Perry County.
No one has been brought forward to answer for this horrendous crime.
The day after Thanksgiving in 2010, Wanda and Roy Campbell were found shot to death in their own home.
The last I seen her, she was looking back at me and waving goodbye.
Wanda's daughter, Shirley Justin, had no idea that would be the last time she saw her mother alive.
Everything was great. There was just nothing that would lead us to believe that a week later, this would happen.
As years pass by, the burden of her mother's death continues to linger.
The whole month of November, this big black cloud comes over me because I'm so dreading that day, the 26th.
Still confused on why someone would kill the Campbells.
There's a murderer walking amongst people somewhere.
Hope for justice continues to remain. In Perry County, Lauren McCourt, WYMT Mountain News.
If you have any information about this double murder, you should call State Police Post 13 at 606-435-6069.
Well, next week, we expect to learn if a judge will rule a man competent to stand trial in a Martin County shooting case. Elwood 6 faces a first-degree manslaughter charge. Investigators say he killed Rodney Stepp in 2017. Yesterday, judges heard testimony from doctors. Currently, there is not a trial date.
And 2 University of Louisville students are shaken up after an accidental shooting at their on-campus apartment complex. The bullet came into their apartment from the unit below, and thankfully no one was hurt. The university's dean says the suspect, who is a student, was cleaning his gun when a round went off. That gun's since been removed from him, and he has since been removed from campus housing and is facing discipline, which could be expulsion.
Well, 2 people are behind bars after police found 10 marijuana plants being grown in a Knox County home. Several possible drug activity complaints in the Bryant Store area of Knox County led officers to do a knock and talk on a 4-mile Hollow Road. At Denny King's home, they found Brittany Cox, who had a bench warrant. Police smelled marijuana coming from inside, where they found 10 plants being grown. Police then saw digital scales, methamphetamine, and syringes as well. The marijuana was more out of the ordinary than anything else.
Really don't run across a lot of marijuana anymore. It's mainly methamphetamines or heroin or your more bigger drugs now. Marijuana seems like it's kind of becoming a thing of the past now.
King was charged with drug trafficking, drug paraphernalia, and cultivating marijuana.
And police in eastern Kentucky have recovered a truck reported stolen out of Louisville. One person is now charged in the case. Broadhead police say they received a call that a man was in a place where he was not supposed to be. Police found the stolen truck without a license plate and arrested Matthew Blevins. They say he also had drugs with him. Blevins is charged with car theft and drug possession.
Well, 4 years ago, Kentucky State Police Post 13 started its Thanksgiving meal delivery.
Now they are serving nearly 50 boxes to schools in 4 of the 5 counties they serve.
I caught up with troopers as they loaded up their cruisers at Food City in Whitesburg. Butterballs and stuffing galore.
It's a good time, always, so we really look forward to this every year.
These turkeys and boxes of goodies are going to schools and families in counties across Post 13's coverage area.
It's very rewarding and uplifting. You know, it's kind of like a broken record with police and community work.
This outreach is a way for troopers to reach their communities in a different way, a way that brings unity and understanding.
It's special holidays are a special time, so it's just a very fulfilling and just a positive time for us all.
This food is a $40 burden on families struggling to get by. That's why it's a small bill to pick up for troopers in Food City.
They're extremely thankful. We get feedback every year after this. They're just absolutely tickled to death with the food that they receive.
Smiles all around, and just another way they can serve their communities and get in the mood for a Thanksgiving of their own.
No, I can't turn down a good meal, but also obviously as we progress in life and mature, the family time is much more dear.
What a great sound there from Jody. Jody, I can't turn down a meal either. Well, schools in Breathitt, Knott, Letcher, and Leslie counties get these boxes. Then a community outreach program gives the boxes to families in Perry County.
And Sonny's Barbecue has picked up 5 nonprofit organizations, and one of them has the chance to win $10,000. One of the organizations is With Love from Harlan. For more than 2 years, they have jumped into action during any tragedy, taking the spotlight during the Black Jewel Miner crisis this summer. Now they're looking to win the money, already having more than 3,000 votes in just 2 days.
We could do so much with a win like that, but we're already winners. We are already winners no matter what, no matter the outcome.
To vote, you can go to Sonny's Barbecue's Facebook page and like the photo of your choice. We also have a link on our website at WYMT.com.
I have voted. Well, students at Betsy Lane High School held a food drive during the last few weeks, bringing in enough food to feed more than 50 families. And yesterday they celebrated with a turkey bowl.
WYMT's Katie Cook explains.
You heard it right. Bowling with turkeys.
If you make things fun, kids get involved and more people want to get involved and help.
But before we get to that part, these students at Betsy Lane High School have been working hard, participating in a food drive.
Baked beans, they brought in anything they could and everything they could.
Enough food to give a Thanksgiving meal to more than 50 families of students.
Because honestly, that's what the holidays and Thanksgiving's all about.
And Principal Jody Roberts, well,
I can't do it. No, I'm already choking up.
he is speechless at how willing his students were to give back.
It's just a fun way to get out of class and still help people, and I love this school.
Now back to the fun and games. Several local businesses and organizations entered teams to bowl.
It's brilliant, actually. I've never seen anyone bowl actual turkeys.
And the students, they have been looking forward to this all week.
There are kids that God places in this school because we have such an amazing sense of community.
A positive way to end the last day before Thanksgiving break.
It's absolutely fantastic to see students giving back.
And celebrate the opportunity to give families in need a happier Thanksgiving. In Floyd County, Katie Cook, WYMT Mountain News.
This year, the school doubled the amount of food raised from last year, and they plan to hold the Turkey Bowl next year and feed even more families.
Coming up, one of the characters from Paw Patrol stopped by a children's hospital in Indiana, bringing a favorite TV show to life for the kids.
The forecast for the holidays looks much improved, but we're watching another system, yes, another one that will affect us by the weekend. I'll track it out for you in about 3 minutes.